Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I got to take this wig from looking like this to this. Just a disclaimer before I start, I am very new to this and yeah, I have a lot to learn, but this is just me trying out my luck and I think I did a pretty good job, or rather an okay job with this one. So I'm just going to be sharing how I did that with you guys. So if you love to see how I got this, keep watching.
But she got no clue. One shot me feeling you. Me won't make you feel the rhythm and bass.
So starting off, I got this hair from Klaiyi hair. This is from AliExpress and I got in 3 bundles of their Brazilian straight. I got 2 26 inches and 1 24 inches, and the frontal is a 20 inch. I made the wig myself and I also bleached the frontal. Now I'm just wearing this. I also went ahead to co-wash it. I watched a lot of videos and I also plucked the frontal. I didn't want to do too much because I'm not very good at this, so I just did it in a very minimal way. I didn't have plans to do the whole baby hair thing, so that was why I just did minimal plucking, and whenever I'm ready to do the baby hair thing, that's when I'm going to pluck it properly, and then I'll probably show you guys how I do that. So I started off by cutting the excess part of the frontal because it was really long for my head, so I cut off the excess part from the ear, and I just did that with these really small scissors. And then after I did that, I just took all of the excess hair to the back, and then I decided to, brush my edges so it doesn't look anyhow because I have 4C natural hair. I decided to lay them down. I wasn't doing the bald cap method or anything. I really didn't have time for that. So I was just trying to get a thumbnail. Now I'm just using some alcohol because I'm going to be using the ghost bond, so I needed a clean surface. And I'm just going to be putting this away from my edges. I didn't put any of this on my edges because I didn't want to rip off my edges when it was time to take out. I tried to be very careful not to get this on my hair. And then after I put this, I just use my blow dryer to just dry it down. I would advise anyone doing this to make sure it is really flat. Like, make sure the application is really flat so you don't have these white things that I have. And then I went ahead with another layer just so this could stay on for a while. And after I went ahead with that layer, I used my blow dryer to dry this again. And take note that I use my blow dryer the coolest settings, the least of the heat. Yeah, that.
Now no say she won't come give me loving on FaceTime. Shorty said she got me feeling her waistline, but she got no clue. One shot me feeling you. Me won't make you feel the rhythm and bassline. One day I will never be like you. Magic Ferrari now.
So some people will tell you to use 3 layers or how many. It just depends on you and how long you want this to stay. I used only 2 layers and I put this down, and I just used my comb to make it flat and make it lie flat on my hair. And after I did that, I went ahead with my blow dryer again and I made it dry down. If you look closely, you're going to see some white dots or casts. I don't know what to call it, but that was because I didn't let my ghost bond lay really flat. So that's one thing you should take note of. But then eventually it will dry like later on and you wouldn't see it again, but I would say prevent it in the first place. I was just pressing this down just to make sure it laid flat on my head. Now I'm just going to go ahead to cut off the excess lace.
You want some good, good loving? You want some good, good loving? You want some good, good loving?
And then I'm trying to do this as close to my hairline as possible. And if possible, I'm going to say, because of the videos I watched, I decided to cut it after putting the glue. But then I realized that those people I was watching were professionals in this, and they had been doing this for a really long time. But then this was like my second time trying this out on myself, so I would say you should cut the lace off before you go ahead to you know, put the gel. The first time I tried it out, I cut the lace off before I put the gel, and it worked out perfectly for me. But then I just wanted to try this out, and trust me, if you are a beginner like me, you don't want to put the gel before cutting the lace off. So I had second thoughts, and I thought I should do some baby hairs. So I brought it out and I cut it, but eventually I changed my mind and I didn't do that again, because I didn't pluck it in a way that I wanted baby hairs. So now that I've done this, I'm just going to go ahead with my bandana or scarf or anything you have. I'm just going to tie this down just to make sure that it lays really flat. And then after I left that for a while, I came back and I cut off my the front hairs. And then I use this styling moves to just lay down the flyaways and whatever.
Shorty said she got me feeling her waistline, but she got no clue. One shot me feeling you. Me won't make you feel the rhythm, my baby.
Then I realized that this baby hairs thing wasn't working, so I just decided to not do it. So after I did this, I just kept on applying the mousse on my hair and gave my hair a more flat look. It wasn't looking as big as it was before. I was trying to show you guys that it laid really flat, and I just decided to not do the baby hair thing, and this is the finished product. I sprayed some water to make it flat too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. If you have any suggestions on ways I can do better, because I'm a learner at this, let me know. And make sure you check out Klaiyi hair and get this hair, because this hair is bomb, and for beginners it's really easy to maintain. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.